When a game starts, everybody's having a fun and dandy old time. We're all getting along, we're winning a game, and then events turn. We're suddenly starting to lose all the team fights, we're getting pushed back to the very end of a map, Diva keeps eating our Zarya's Graviton, and somebody gets ticked off and leaves the voice channel. Is that considered throwing? Now you see, there are a lot of different ways to look at this. You can look at it as, okay, he's just throwing, he doesn't care about the game anymore, that's why he left, he's completely giving up, he doesn't want to hear us, he's not going to coordinate, he's a thrower. Report him, Nate, report him right now. And then there's also the way of looking at it like, okay, well, he's not really throwing, maybe he's sick of listening to everybody, but he's not throwing the game. And then I know that there are people that never join a voice channel at all anymore. They have it turned off. And is that throwing? I first got this video idea when one of my favorite content creators for Overwatch, his name's Daniel Fenner, made a post talking about the toxicity and how he's just done with this season and he's going to resort to turning off voice chat. And that's when I really started thinking about this video, like, is leaving the voice channel considered throwing? Is intentionally never joining throwing? And personally, to me, I feel that it is not at all throwing. And this is going to be a great video for discussion, so I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. But I feel like not being in the voice channel is not throwing. It's not a big deal. The voice comm stuff is, while the voice comms is incredibly helpful and useful sometimes, we all know the game and we know how people act, and we're looking at 50-50. 50% of the time it's people just saying stupid stuff, filling comms with BS, and the other times it's people occasionally talking, giving us good callouts, but it should be just optional. And that's what it is. That's why we have an option to leave. It's completely optional. And again, while it is helpful at times, it's not a big deal if you're not in it. It is not at all throwing if you're not in the voice channel. There is nothing wrong with it. And so you might be saying, okay, well, that's fair, Nateson. It's not throwing. But you've talked about the word counterproductive before. Don't you feel that it's at least counterproductive to the team's goal of winning? And I've thought long and hard about this. Like, is it really counterproductive? Because, I mean, I've been a part of some random teams where we've really gotten a lot done just because of voice comms. And I don't know if we would have necessarily won as easily as we did if none of us were in the voice chat talking. And after putting a lot of thought into it, I really feel like it's not counterproductive even. I feel like even that's a little bit too much to say. So when you're watching someone play the game and they're not joining voice channel, they're just playing the game. That's it. I still don't see it being counterproductive to the team's goal of winning. Because honestly, there's not even a need for voice comms. You can ping your ultimate status, you can ping I need healing, you can just read your teammates, where they're positioning themselves, how they're about to take a point, how they're about to start pushing payload, you know, whatever's about to happen. You can read your teammates, and that's really all the information you need. Voice comms is just the icing on a cake occasionally, or sometimes it's the toxic waste on top of a cake that makes you sick for 3.5 months. Leaving a voice channel is not throwing. So the first example of just straight up never joining the voice chat, it's no big deal. I mean, there's really no effect on your teammates. It's really not affecting anybody that you're not in the team chat, but sometimes people are affected when you've been in the team chat an entire game and then drop out because it pings that in the chat. You can see it. So-and-so, we'll just use mine, and we'll say, Nateson has left the voice channel. And that phrase alone just has the connotation of throwing on it. And when people see the phrase, Nateson has left the voice channel, or whoever has left the voice channel, people do think that means you're throwing, and then they'll start to play like they don't care. They just start to give up. That by itself can sometimes trigger some teammates and may cause you to lose a game. Of course, not that on its own, but it affects the way people are perceiving the match and your team and how you guys are all working together. So it almost encourages you pick a road. And there's nothing wrong with either road. Both roads are fine. There's the first road where you never join team chat in the first place. You're just always out. You don't really want to listen to voice comms. That's cool. And you never have to worry about pinging the Nateson has left the voice chat message in the all chat. And then there's also the second road. And the second road is staying in team chat the whole time. I think I would encourage just picking one of these two roads. You either never join or you never leave. And don't decide in the middle of a match that you suddenly want to leave. If you feel like playing without the voice comms, go ahead and turn it off before you even start the match. If you just want to play peacefully, read your teammates' positioning, and read their pings in the chat. And when I say ping, I mean like that's when you ping, my ultimate is ready, or I need heal, you know, that type of pinging, or group up on me. Impressions with Nateson. Or just stay in the team chat the entire game. And instead of leaving the voice chat, if you feel like everybody's just becoming too toxic or they're just flooding comms, don't leave the voice channel. Do not let that message, Nateson has left the voice channel, get pinged to everybody on your team. Go ahead and just mute everybody on your team. Do that instead, because it's not going to tell them. It's still going to treat you as if you're not even in the voice channel. You're not going to hear anybody. Just mute everybody, okay? Just never leave the voice channel. I mean, honestly, that's what we can just say. Never leave the voice channel. Have everybody on your team muted, or never join it in the first place. I don't think we should ever get to the point where we're just pulling out of the voice channel during the middle of a game, because when that message gets pinged, people start to get upset. Remember, guys, when somebody leaves the voice channel, though, because clearly people are, just because one Nateson video, people are not going to suddenly stop leaving voice channels. When you see that, it does not mean they are throwing. Never give up in your matches. Stay positive and win them. I hope you guys all have a great rest of the night, and take care, everybody. See ya.